I'm Alex, a second-year civil engineering student at the University of Paris. One crisp autumn morning, just like any other day, I made my way to the university. The air was slightly chilly, and the colorful leaves covered the ground. As I walked toward my class, I noticed a girl walking in the same direction. She was Sophie, a first-year architecture student. Sophie had a siren's face and blonde hair that danced in the wind. I stopped for a moment and felt my heart beat faster, a smile appearing on my face for no reason. I decided to approach her and start a conversation. Walking up to her, I said, "Hi, excuse me, it seems like you're heading to the architecture faculty too. Mind if I walk with you?" Sophie responded with a friendly smile. "Hi, sure, I'm new to this university and still finding my way around." We started talking, and I quickly realized that Sophie, like me, had a passion for art and music. After that first encounter, Sophie and I would often meet on campus. We discovered that we had a lot in common: our love for French films, our fascination with the history of Paris, and even our shared taste in music. Sophie had delicate yet vibrant presence that made every interaction feel special. We would sit together on a campus lawn during lunch breaks, discussing everything from our favorite books to our dreams for the future. There was an easy camaraderie between us, a feeling of connection that felt both exciting and comforting. One day, after a particularly engaging conversation about a recent art exhibition we had both visited, I gathered the courage to invite her to a cafe where my friends and I usually performed. "Would you like to come to one of our gigs this weekend?" I asked, trying to sound casual. "I'd love to see you perform," she replied with a sparkle in her eyes. We met on a pleasant autumn evening at a small, cozy cafe nestled in a quiet corner of Paris. The cafe was adorned with warm lights and vintage decor, creating an intimate and welcoming atmosphere. As we walked in, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and baked pastries greeted us. I ordered a cup of coffee for Sophie, and we sat down at the corner table by the window, where we could watch the bustling city outside. As we sipped our coffee, our conversation followed effortlessly. We talked about our childhood, our families, and our aspirations. Sophie shared stories of her travels with her family and her dreams of becoming a renowned architect. I told her about my passion for music and how it was a way for me to express myself beyond the confines of engineering. The way she listened, with genuine interest and warmth, made me feel understood and appreciated. That night, my band and I were scheduled to perform at the cafe. As the lights dimmed and the first chord of our song filled the room, I could see Sophie watching intently from her seat, her eyes reflecting the flickering candlelight. We played a mix of jazz and acoustic songs, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride knowing that she was there to witness it. Her applause and cheers after each song filled me with joy and motivation. After the performance, we stayed at the cafe until late, talking and getting to know each other better. The cafe was now almost empty, and the soft hum of the background music created a serene ambience. We shared a slice of chocolate cake, laughed about our clumsy moments, and even had a playful debate about the best cafes in Paris. Our conversation took on a deeper, more personal tone as the night went on, and I found myself opening up to Sophie in a way I hadn't with anyone else. That night became one of my fondest memories. Over the following weeks, Sophie and I grew even closer. We explored Paris together, visiting art galleries, hidden bookshops, and charming little streets. We would often sit by the Seine River, watching the sunset and talking about our dreams. Our adventures around the city brought us even closer, and I cherished every moment we spent together. Sophie had a way of making ordinary moments feel extraordinary, and her presence in my life brought a newfound sense of joy and excitement. Our relationship blossomed into something deep and beautiful. We supported each other through the challenges of university life, celebrated each other's achievements, and shared countless moments of joy and laughter. Sophie not only became my closest friend, but also someone who inspired me to be a better person. Our bond grew stronger with each passing day, and I realized that she had become an integral part of my life. Together, we faced the ups and downs of life, always knowing that we had each other's backs. This is my story, a simple encounter that led to a deep and beautiful relationship. I'll always cherish those autumn days and the wonderful moments with Sophie. The memories we created in Paris will always hold a special place in my heart, and I am grateful for the love and connection we share. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and write your comments for us.